And I'm so glad to have you back here with us. I hope you had a really happy and safe 4th of July. Today we're going to read a story called Germs Make Me Sick. Let me show you the cover of the book. Here it is. Germs Make Me Sick. And this book is written by Melvin Berger and illustrated by Marilyn Hafner. That means that Melvin Berger wrote the words and Marilyn Hafner drew the pictures. And you can see that this little girl looks like she's sick and she just sneezed everywhere. Ew. I thought this would be a really good book to read this summer because of all of the sickness that we've had with the coronavirus. I know that you guys have heard of that. If you're like me, you're probably really tired of hearing about it because it just means that we can't do things that we want to do. And it makes me a little sad, but we have to protect ourselves and we have to protect our friends and each other so that this old yucky virus can go away. Here we are. Germs Make Me Sick. It says, "We're coming to get you." And the cat said, "Go away." Those germs look terrible, don't they? All right. Hurry, or you'll be late for school. Rise and shine. "He's sick as a dog," said the cat. You wake up one morning, but you don't feel like getting out of bed. Your arms and legs ache. Your head hurts. You have a fever, and your throat is sore. "I'm sick," you say. "I must have caught a germ." Everyone knows that germs can make you sick, but not everyone knows how. Germs are tiny living things. They are far too small to see with your eyes alone. In fact, a line of 1,000 germs could fit across the top of a pencil. Wow. There are many different kinds of germs, but the two that will usually make you sick are bacteria and viruses. Under a microscope, some bacteria look like little round balls. Others are straight as rods. Still others are twisted in spiral shapes. Viruses are far tinier than bacteria. Some look like balls with spikes sticking out of them. Others look like loaves of bread or like tadpoles. There are even some that look like metal screws with spider legs. How strange. Germs, such as bacteria and viruses, are found everywhere. They are in the air you breathe, in the food you eat, in the water you drink, and on everything you touch. They are even on your skin and in your body. You should wash your hands before you eat that. Definitely. Look at all the things that people touch in the grocery store. Although germs are all around, they do not always make you sick. Many germs are not harmful. Also, your body keeps out harmful germs most of the time. Your skin blocks the germs. As long as there are no cuts or scratches on your skin, germs can't get in. You see, our skin is kind of like this armor. It keeps germs out. He's saying you won't get in, but the germs are saying we'll find a way. Your nose helps too. It's lined with tiny hairs. The hairs catch many of the germs you breathe in. They push them back out. The inside of your mouth and throat is always wet. Germs often get stuck there, and they don't go any farther. Yet, some germs do slip in every once in a while. Your friend has a cold. She sneezes. Germs fly out. You breathe the air. Some of her germs may get into your lungs. That's why it's important to cover your sneeze. You don't ever sneeze out like that on people. It's also important for us to wear face masks now. You take a sip of your cousin's soda. Her germs are on the straw. A few of the germs may get into your stomach. You're riding a bike. You fall and scrape your knee. Germs from the ground may get under your skin. But even when harmful bacteria and viruses get into your body, you don't always get sick. That's because your body has ways to fight germs. That will need to be cleaned thoroughly. See, she scraped her knee. The white cells in your blood go after any germs that sneak in. Usually these cells kill germs before they can do harm. See, here's your body, and you get red cells and white cells. The white cells eat harmful germs. Your blood also has special proteins that attack germs. They are called antibodies. The white blood cells and antibodies don't always get rid of the germs, though. Some germs stay in the body and make you sick. It says antibodies look something like this. And there's your germs and your antibodies. The cat says, fascinating. What if the germs in your body are bacteria? They quickly start to multiply. Each one becomes 2 new bacteria. Then they become 4, and so on. In a few hours, there may be millions of bacteria in your body. The bacteria give off waste products. Some of these wastes are poisons. The poisons can damage or kill the cells that make up your body. When enough cells are harmed, you feel sick. That's when you have to call the nurse and go home. You may have pains and aches, run a fever, or break out in a rash. You may cough or sneeze or throw up. These signs tell you that cells are being damaged or killed in your body. He looks like a leopard. He does. Poor kid. Some bacteria give off poisons that stay close to the bacteria. Bacteria in your mouth are like that. Their poison attacks only your teeth and causes cavities. It does not go to the other parts of your body. Earaches and boils on the skin can also be caused by bacteria whose poisons stay in one place. Other bacteria give off poisons that move around the body. One kind of bacteria lives in the lungs, but it gives off poisons that are carried around in the blood. These bacteria may give you a headache or a sore stomach. The heart pumps the blood through the lungs and all the parts of the body. It goes to the lungs, the heart, the arteries, and veins. How did he get so smart? Still, other bacteria have poisons in their outer coats. When they touch different cells, their poisons hurt or destroy them. As the cells die, you feel sick. What if viruses get into your body? Viruses are different from bacteria. They don't give off poisons. Each virus forces its way into a body cell. It disappears inside. For a while, nothing seems to be happening. Then suddenly, the viruses break out of the cell. Hundreds of new viruses tumble outside. Each virus finds another cell and digs its way in. Then these cells pop open and more viruses pour out. Soon there are millions of viruses in your body. No wonder we feel sick. The viruses spread out. As they do, you feel worse and worse. Viruses bring you colds and the flu, measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and lots of other illnesses. Though bacteria and viruses can make you sick, you usually begin to feel better after a day or two. Your body has beaten back the germs. At times, though, you feel very sick, or you stay sick for days. Then you should see a doctor. Doctors try to find out which germs are making you sick. What hurts, they ask. Let's take a look. Perhaps they swab your throat with cotton. Then they send the cotton with the germs on it to a lab, or they may take a few drops of blood from your fingertip or arm. That also goes to a lab to be tested. Your doctor gets a report from the lab. It tells whether the germs are bacteria or viruses. If bacteria are making you sick, the doctor usually prescribes some drug. The drug will either kill the bacteria or stop them from growing. Doctors do not yet have drugs to cure diseases caused by viruses, but they can give you shots to prevent some of these diseases. Those are your vaccinations. That's like when we take a flu shot. It helps keep us from getting sick. If you do get sick with a virus, the doctor may give you some medicine anyway. It won't cure you, but it might help you feel better or protect you against bacteria that might make you even sicker. When germs make you really sick, the doctor might tell you to stay in bed. Bed rest makes it easier for your body to fight the germs. So do eating and drinking healthy foods and drinks. See, he's still in bed. There's his feet. And his dog says that the kids want to know when you're coming out. They're still ready to play. Once you are well, you will want to stay that way. There are lots of ways to keep healthy. And you see all of these people at school, they're very close together. They're all touching things. They're around other people, sitting closely. And so it's very important that we stay safe. And when we return to school, we're going to have to take some precautions to stay safe as well. Here's some rules for good health. Stay away from anyone with a cold or the flu. Wash your hands with soap and warm water to get rid of germs. Eat good, healthful foods. Brush your teeth after meals. Get plenty of rest. Do some exercise every day. Visit your doctor and dentist regularly for checkups. And be sure to get the shots you need. Makes sense to me. It makes sense to me too. One other thing that we're going to be doing this year, we'll be wearing face masks. If you are 10 years old or older, you'll have to wear a face mask when you come to school. Germs do make you sick sometimes, but you can help yourself be as fit as a fiddle all the rest of the time.